Hey everybody, Sports Illustrated. This is with Miguel Echegaray, and guys, I gotta tell you something. I'm very excited. 5 times, right?
8, who's counting?
Oh my goodness, 8 times James Beard Award winner, Tom Colicchio, and I'm at his kitchen. This is incredible.
This is it right here.
How are you?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Good to have you.
Yeah. Super Bowl Sunday, one thing that I love to do, I like doing tacos, but typically when we think tacos, we think Mexican food, which I love Mexican food, love tacos, but the idea of our tortilla being a vessel can be expanded on.
Absolutely. When you go to a Super Bowl party, you don't have to just take chips and guac.
No.
I mean, let's be a little bit more creative.
So we're going to cook the steak to like medium rare. We got a nice sear on it, nice and brown. I'm going to let it rest a little bit. So our red onions, we're just kind of pan roasting them, make it nice and soft. So we need to dress this salad here a little bit. So why don't you put some olive oil on that? Let's get some salt on there.
Tom's telling me to put salt on something.
Yeah. No, I said to put salt on something. I didn't mean it. See, no matter what size it is,
yeah,
it's a pinch of salt, right?
Right.
No, if it's that big, it needs more.
What would you say is harder? Last Chance Kitchen, or a quick fire, or a 2-minute drill at the end of the Super Bowl?
Oh, wow. Well,
What
it
do
all
you
depends
think?
who you are. If you're Brady, a 2-minute drill is kind of easy these days. I mean, there's really nothing to it. It's automatic. I mean, you give the guy the ball with 2 minutes left, and you know he's scoring.
Is that your pick for the Super Bowl? It's hard to argue against it, right?
My son is a diehard Patriots fan.
Oh, I'm
so
sorry.
It's yeah, I know. And so it's kind of hard for me to go against him. Brady in 17 seasons played for 13 AFC championships.
That's right.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
The argument of who's the best quarterback ever, I think that stat alone pretty much can sum it up. I mean,
there is also an argument to be made about the man that's helping him get there, right? Bill Belichick. Who would you say, Tom, is the Bill Belichick of the culinary world?
I got to say right now, Jonathan Waxman.
Really?
I'm talking about American chefs now.
Yeah.
He's been in the game for such a long time, and he's still relevant, and he's still doing his thing.
Have we had him on Top Chef yet? Not this season.
Belichick? No. We did. We had Gronk on once.
That's
Gronk was
right.
on.
For the LA Rams.
Sure.
Sean McVay, he's charismatic. He's a younger coach with different ideas. Who would be for you that new, it guy right now,
Yeah,
or lady?
I would say Dave Chang. He did something that I think kind of gets overlooked. When he did Sambar, it was a restaurant where it wasn't your father's restaurant anymore. It was a restaurant where you can go, you can have fun, still get really good food. So I would say he kind of changed the game with that restaurant.
The Super Bowl is going to be in Atlanta, of course. You have some family there, is that right?
We do. Carrie and Jonathan and Eddie and Renee. Big shout out to them down in Atlanta. I think more than anything, it's a great southern city, southern hospitality. There's amazing restaurants. Bacchanalia is a great restaurant. My friend Sean Doty's got a great restaurant there. I mean, there's so many.
Yeah.
People gravitate towards the big chains and stuff, especially around Super Bowl time. But there's a lot of young, great talent out there. So it's a great city.
All right, let's get back to this. We have our tomatillo, we have our mushrooms,
It's all here.
We have our onions now. We cut the meat.
So we're going to cut the meat right in the bowl, and then the onions right on top of that. Take a little bit of our cilantro, just do a quick chestnut. And I want this rough. This doesn't need to be perfect. We're going to grab one of my favorite ingredients, the Calabrian chili. So put some of that in there just to spice it up a little bit. Again, a little bit more salt. And I also have some roasted peppers that we can add to this too. Now, this on its own is delicious. You don't need to do anything more.
I was just going to say, this in itself is a dish.
So, but again, this is what's so neat about this concept here. On its own, this stuff's great. You can make a plate of food out of this pretty easily. So we're going to dig in grab your tortilla.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Okay. Don't overstuff it. Don't go crazy. Just a couple pieces.
Right.
It's enough.
Right.
Roll that baby up. So what I like to do on the roll here, like that, and then kind of just
Gotta bring
pull
it
it back.
down.
Yeah, I gotta bring it back
Yeah.
a little bit like that, and then dig in.
Tom Colicchio,
Cheers.
you're a legend. Make this now. This is amazing. I'm eating tacos at Tom Colicchio's kitchen. You can just kill me right now, it's fine. You can watch Tom on Thursday on Bravo, Top Chef, season 16. Make sure you check it out. Go Rams.